Javokhir Sindarov crushed Fabiano Caruana in a power play mode. In this game, Javokhir out-prepared, out-calculated, and outperformed Fabi in a magnificent style in round 4 of the FIDE Candidates 2026, where everyone believed that Fabi is the greatest chance to win this tournament. Javokhir is the dark horse of this event. And in this game, he just crushed Fabi in 20 moves. I mean, the game continued till move 36, but at move 20, Fabi was completely lost. Let's go and see what happened in this marvelous chess game. Javokhir started this game with pawn to d4. Fabi went for d5, and after c4, e6, knight to f3, we have queen's gambit, and Fabi decided to accept the queen's gambit. Usually they will play queen gambit decline, but in this game, Fabi decided to play d takes c4 to maybe try his chances. This is a game that he can probably risk somehow. We have e3, knight to f6, and bishop takes c4. White just regained the pawn, c5, castle, and knight to c6. Most of the cases, black plays this because it's an equal position, but you can also play for a 3-result chess game. White can play for win, it can be most probably draw, and sometimes black also have some chances because black in most positions take on d4 and white will have an isolated queen pawn. Javokhir goes with queen e2 and Fabi plays a6 to protect this b5 square and to try to play b5. Knight to c3, just completing development, b5, bishop d3. So far everything is theory, and in this position Fabi went for bishop b7 after a little bit long thought. And here Javokhir kicked on the queen side a4 to attack these pushed pawns on the queen side. Now black has some problems. If you take on a4, you will end up with weak pawns on the queen side. So Fabi just went for b4, spending another 10 minutes, and quickly Javokhir just played knight e4, revealing that all of these things are his prep. And in this position, Fabi went for knight a5. This is a thematic response. With knight a5, black is heading over this b3 square, sometimes going for c4. At this moment, it put pressures on this knight on e4. And if you take on f6, black is going to take back with a g pawn. And this bishop is open, the rook can come to g8, d4 is hanging. Everything is good for black. Knight is coming to b3. No, Javokhir says no, I'll just take on c5. And I won a pawn. And if you just wait in this position, like take with bishop takes c5, I will push pawn to e4. You cannot castle. I will put my bishop on h6. I will bring the rooks to c1 and d1. You don't have anything in this position. So Fabi decided to not take it with the bishop and play knight to b3 to take here with a knight. So you move the rook. I will take knight takes c5. Black position is great, but Javokhir here played a brilliant idea. He just played c6. I guess all of this is his prep because he just only spent 7 minutes till now. Can you believe it? A brilliant move. Of course, this move can even be found over the board, but the way that Javokhir played it this quickly, I guess this is all prep. Bishop takes c6. You cannot take on a1 because after just look at this position, it's dead lost. Bishop takes a6. You might want to come back into the game, but white gives a check and then bring the queen to c4 and it's just all over. So Fabi takes and we have knight to d4, a great move. This is the idea. White doesn't want to go for queen c2 or any kind of things like this because there is bishop takes f3 or other moves also for black. But white goes for knight d4. Once again, you cannot take here because I will take here. And if you come here, I will just pick up this pawn also. Not to mention that knight d4 will capture this knight eventually. So white is just completely winning. Look at black king in the center. It's a power play by Javokhir. So knight takes d4, e takes d4. Still just spending 7 minutes on the clock. And in this position, Fabi is down into 51 minutes. So like he spent more than 1 hour. He goes for rook g8. This is his plan. This was all his plan when he played this kind of risky opening to attack on the king side. But Javokhir just simply plays g3. But sorry, isn't queen d5 just going for checkmate? No, I just play f3. And if you take on d4, I just get a tempo. You might thought that my king is weak, but no, my friend. Your king is weak. Your king is weak for the whole game. It's not just temporarily. It's weak for the whole game. It's a static advantage for white. So rook coming to d1, white just crashes in this position. The best for Fabi was probably queen takes d4 on the spot, and after here queen on d5, f3. This is by engine f5, and after this we might go for rook c1, we might even take on a6, even the engine suggesting king h1. As I told you, this position is very unpleasant for black because the king is in the center and you don't know how to run away, but this is the best by engine. In the game, Fabi decided to play pawn to f5 and to have some chances, maybe bringing the bishop into this diagonal, and yeah, and then controlling this e4 square also. But Javokhir just plays a great move, bishop to c4. He's on fire, he's on shape. Bishop to c4 is threatening, bishop takes e6. And this is hard to deal with because if you take on d4, I will take on e6. Maybe this is the best, and then go queen e4. Go for a worse endgame and try to survive in that position. But Fabi says, okay, I have rook g4. But look, he spent another like 20 minutes on his clock to play rook g4. Now bishop e6 doesn't work because of rook e4. Yeah, that's a nice idea. But Javokhir just plays bishop e3. And here is move 19. And look at the clock. Fabi is with 16 minutes on the clock, clearly not liking his position. Here he spent another 5 minutes playing bishop d5, hoping that Javokhir takes on a6. He had a brilliant idea in this position. Fabi is number 3 in the world. He had a brilliant idea. Okay, I'll go bishop here. And if you're just trying to play slowly, I will come. And if you're ignorant in this position, say, okay, I'll play bishop c4. Can you find checkmate in 3 moves? It's a great idea, great trap. Take, check. And rook to h1, checkmate. So this is, I don't say Fabi wanted this to happen, but he has this mind that I will put the bishop on d6. If you give a check, I will just run away. h5, h4 is coming, queen to h4 is coming. I'm alive. But Javokhir is just a punisher. He just plays rook to, no, not this rook. He plays this rook to c1. And after this, Fabi collapses. He cannot do anything. If you go bishop d6 now, okay, here I will take here, and bishop g5 check, game over. Game over. This is just game over. So you cannot play like this. In the game, he decided to play bishop e7, but now Javokhir just simply took on a6. Engine says it's +1, but in human games, it's just like a lost position. Fabi should have went for h5. Still with h5, he had some chances to go for h4, but he was also playing, not bishop f6, he first plays king f8, he decided to play this and then maybe go for h5, h4, but then bishop b5, so now white is protecting this pawn, he's a pawn up, bishop to f6, he puts the bishop on f6, so I might have some chances, but look how he plays, rook to d1, protecting everything. Now black is pawn down for nothing, king to g7, and bishop to c6. Let's trade your powerful piece. This is the way that Anatoly Karpov was also used to convert winning positions. You need to go after your opponent's strongest piece and just exchange it in the game. Bishop takes c6 didn't happen in the game, but if it happens, I will just take back, and in the next move I might just go for d5 and crash as you, because on the king side you're going to lose this game. So Fabi decided to just play rook a5 to hold everything together, but give me this bishop and give me your rook also. I'm just going to trade, and with this you're going to lose the game. Fabi is on 3 minutes, like almost 4 minutes, but he's just clearly lost. And look how Javokhir is playing. He's just playing so fast, like in Nepo style. You remember how Nepo was playing in the chess candidates. He was playing with so much power, but also not spending so much time. Javokhir goes for d5, crushing Fabi on this side of the board also. Rook e4 was a better idea, but Fabi didn't defend it so good also. Didn't put so much resistance. He just took here, and after queen f3, f5 is hanging, d5 is hanging. If you push, I will take on f5, and d7 is hanging, this is hanging, everything is hanging. So Fabi just played here, and this is just completely lost. He's just going to lose all of his pieces. Not queen to e7, he played queen e8, but now rook takes f5, and after rook g6 just pushes h4 with the idea of h5 and then coming here. Bishop c3, h5, rook moves, give me this check and give me this check. If you trade, I will just trade back, I will pick the b4 pawn, and your king is also so weak. So you need to have play f6, and now the finisher of this game on move 36, Fabi resigned because there is rook c8, bishop takes c3. There is nothing that you can do. The best idea is to play this, but you're just going to lose this because you will lose your rook even. I mean, he just crushed Fabi in this game. Let's look at this game. Fabi is probably regretting his decision to choose this opening, because I guess it's somehow risky to play like this with black. And then this fantastic play by Javokhir, just playing like a real super grandmaster in this game. Like, he converted the advantage in the best possible way. He didn't done any overthinking or just saying, okay, this is a very important event, let's not rush things over. No, he just plays his own chess, and at the end he just crushed Fabi. And now in this tournament he gained like 15 ratings. He is now near to 2760. Javokhir Sindarov is now the main chance to win this tournament, and he's on fire. It's very hard to stop him. He won against Prague, he won against Esipenko, and he won against Fabi right now. So it's very hard to stop him. But it's a long tournament. There is 10 more rounds to go, and Fabi can come back, Hikaru can come back. You can write down your thoughts about this tournament and about especially Sindarov. What do you think? Can he win this tournament? Please let me know in the comments, and remember always to enjoy chess and life.